Hey, so we're gonna do one more. Let's talk about where we left off. Just basically saying that, make sure you make special needs a priority. Make sure we feel loved, make sure we feel welcome, make sure we feel wanted in this world because so often we don't feel that way at all. And we need to feel that way at all times. And I think it's been because the way society hasn't shedded enough light on our community. And that needs to change, like, drastically. And as I told you in the last video that I just uploaded, it's going to change because it's been too long. We need to make sure that special needs is made a priority at any given time, no matter who you are. Because if we don't feel that way, of course we're going to feel sad, we're going to feel angry, we're going to feel frustrated. And as I said again, people without special needs, they wouldn't want to feel that way, so why make us feel that way? So, just getting back to what I said, if you're going to be in our lives, be in our lives. If you're not, then don't bother coming in and out of our lives because we don't need that. That's the last thing we need. I think we get enough of that, or we have got enough of that over time. So it's just be aware of, we do go through a lot and we are special people with special requirements, and I could never say that enough because a lot of people, they forget that we are special needs with special requirements, and again, we just want to be loved and accepted and wanted to be in people's lives who don't have special needs. I mean, that's the whole point of having friends, is so that we feel accepted, so that we feel okay in our own skin. And society hasn't done a good job of making us feel okay in our own skin. It's always been about them. And now it's going to be about us. Because I'm going to make sure every possible fiber in my being that special needs gets light shedded on them across the universe, across Vegas, especially in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is the worst when it comes to that. And we definitely people need to be more aware of special needs and what they go through on a daily basis, and not just say, oh, we know what you go through, when you really don't, because you're not there every day. So anybody can say, oh, they know what we go through every day, but if you're not there to see it, you won't know. And that's just for anybody to know. The last video, I accidentally pressed my phone, so I'm trying to not do that again. So this is going to be part 2. And again, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be uploading videos on here daily. I'll try to do it as much as possible. But again, I think, the message that I'm about to send out is going to be going across Las Vegas. Special needs to feel like they matter. They need to feel welcome. They need to be loved. They need to feel like they're being loved. They need to feel like they're being mattered. That's the biggest thing. We need to feel like we matter. It's been going on way too long where we felt like we haven't mattered. And society has had this thing where it's all about them. Well, you know what? Now it's going to be all about special needs. And I'm going to make sure that that happens, because I'm going to keep advocating on their behalf, no matter what I have to do. because we are special people, we are beautiful people, and people won't get to know that unless they give us a chance and give us a try. And I'm not just talking about just leaving out of our lives when they get ready and then come back. I mean actually staying and giving us a chance, because we matter just as much as a person matters without a disability, if not more. So I'm definitely going to put an emphasis on that, and definitely going to be talking about this more, because enough people don't make us a priority to feel like we matter, and they need to make us a priority. It's been needing to be made a priority for a long time. So now the labeling, the stigma, that all needs to come to an end also, because that's getting worse. That's not getting any better. The R word needs to be eliminated. Employers looking at us thinking that we're slow, that we're not capable of doing jobs, that needs to stop too. They need to give us an opportunity like they give everybody else. And let's talk about that for a minute. I've been on several interviews. I went to an interview this week at Green Valley Ranch, and these companies, they'll say, oh, we're not being discriminatory against special needs, but they really are, and of course people say that's a hard thing to prove, but I know just as well as anybody else that they are being discriminatory against us, because they're looking at us like we're slow and we don't know what we're doing, or we won't know how to perform the job. But in reality, we can perform a job just like anybody else. We just need a little bit of accommodations, which is not a hard thing to do. I find that when I go to these interviews, that's what they're thinking. Their thinking is, oh, is he going to be able to perform this job? And the answer is yes. But they're not giving me the opportunity to be able to do that. And not just me, anybody with a disability should be getting the opportunity to do that. So that's why there is going to be a lot of light shedding on a lot of things when it comes to special needs. And this will not be the last video that's going to be done like this. And it just will be talked about even more now. So definitely be tuning in to them. I'll be putting it on all platforms, and so yeah, I think there needs to be a lot of changes when it comes to special needs, and it's been going on way too long. We've been forgotten way too long. We've been looked over way too long, and we need to be made a priority. So that is going to be done, and I'm going to make sure that that's going to be done. If I have anything to do with it, it will. But yeah, I don't want to stay on too long, because I don't want my phone to die and then I lose this video. But I just want to tell you that this will not be the last video, and this won't be the last discussion on this. And yeah. So I hope everybody has a great night out there, and I'll be back again tomorrow to do another one. All right, bye guys.